Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Granblue Fantasy Awards 2024. I'm so glad that all of you are here. I mentioned this last year, but this all started from a really silly idea I had while commuting from work. And it was like, I was listening to a podcast about the Game Awards, and I was like, why can't we do something like GBF Awards? And that's how this idea started. And yeah, and here we are 1 year later making another one. It was just as much effort, if not more this time. Once again, I would like to thank Umikin for all her help. Wouldn't be able to do this without her, so make sure you guys give Umikin your appreciation too for this event. We have a lot in store today. More questions than last year, more options in each one than last year based on feedback from last year as well. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. This year, we had over 4,000 responses. Like almost, I think, 3 times last year's amount. Insane. Insane, insane. Thank you so much for responding. All of you are a part of this event just as much as I am. And yeah, just thank you so much for the overwhelming support. All right, we have, let me count, 39 categories, I think, unless I missed one. So I think we should get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, have fun. We will start off. I forgot to intro the next section, sorry. I'm nervous. The first section we have is permanent gameplay. So this is a permanent character who is not limited, and it is based on their gameplay. Let's take a look at the nominees. All right. And there's our nominees for Best Permanent Character Gameplay. Tyra, Olivia, Sabrina, Mirren, and Noah. Lots and lots of good permanent characters here. I don't want to really talk about it, but I sparked 2 of these characters here this year. So yeah, and one of them, one of them was something that people didn't expect. Olivia's sweep. Olivia's definitely the elephant in the room here for sure, right? So yeah. All right, let's see, chat. Who was the winner? Here we go. Absolutely no contest indeed. Look, objectively speaking, Olivia was by far the best permanent character, and I've been saying like again and again that this character could be limited or seasonal and nobody would bat an eye, right? That's the thing. But Olivia takes it with an overwhelming 82.7% of the votes. Yeah, this is probably the biggest gap between first and second out of all the categories today. Slight spoiler alerts, but yeah. So yeah, but Tyra takes second place, Mira and Sabrina, and then Noah, the sweep of all sweeps indeed. All right, so the next category, we have permanent artwork this time. This time it might be a little bit harder to guess. This time we're looking at the permanent character's art, and the people who responded judged which one was their favorite. Let's take a look at the nominees.
"マナリア魔法学院の代表として恥ずかしくない戦いをするからね。
このような素敵なドレスを着られるなんて夢 夢のようです。
炊き出しの準備もしておきましょう。
私の奏でる音で新しい世界を見せられたら。
宵闇の聖少獣オリビエ。
ネクタルです。神社が名付けてくれたこの名以外に名乗る名前はありません。
紡ぎましょう、私たちの物語。
団長さんは特別に呼び捨てでいいよ。
キラキラキラ、ティラはティラだぞ。かっこいいだろ。
何か用かい？僕は魔物の研究で忙しいんだけど。
There's our nominees for Best Permanent Artwork. I see so many guesses in chat at the moment, and I think each is valid. Like, all of Granblue's art is so great, and it's one of the reasons I think that most of us are like playing the game in the first place, right? I think I personally voted for Nectar here because I just loved how like the whole thing looked together. But like there was so many here that this was one of the hardest categories for me to choose from. I'm just looking at chat. Sebastian, Will, Sui, Florence. So yeah, there's so many good ones. So yeah, let's see, chat, if your guesses are correct with the permanent art winner. Here we go.
「こうしてかつての仲間たちも守ることができたなら、いや、感傷だな。」
Olivia off to a very strong start, taking 2 categories already with 27.2% of the vote. Still a decent lead, but obviously a lot closer than before. Followed by Florence, Sui, Will, Tyra, Sebastian, Nectar, Ann, Bite, and then Nove. Florence was robbed. Sui third. You're getting Belatro flashbacks, I see. Tyra top 5 indeed. Those Florence voters. Florence art was really good. Like, I wasn't a big fan of the wind art, but like each new version, they've just added such good art for her. So it's really, really nice. Nove being 10th is criminal. I mean, somebody has to be 10th, right? And unfortunately it was Nove in this situation. All right. Chat. Next, we have another sort of art category, but this time it is female character outfits. So this is the paid outfit or free outfit, I guess, in the case of MC later. That featured the best art, sprite, and animations. So let's take a look at the nominees for best female outfit.
Permanent, 答えて。みんなを守ってみせます。にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃ歌います。きらめく星とたゆたう花に。
星の獣の冷蔵なナンス。その目に焼き付けなさい。私たちのパフォーマンス。行くよみんな。小粋に花咲けうろ花よ。
And there's our nominees for best female outfit. Makura, Iwaya, Lyria, Athena, Zeta, and Europa. I think I voted for... This was a hard one for me too. I think I voted Europa or Lyria. I can't remember which one. There was one of those two. There's one of those two. What's chat saying? Zeta, Athena, the cat. You voted Lyria. Europa's is so pretty. Eggplant. Eggplant Athena indeed. Alright. Well, chat. Let's see what the popular vote was for best female outfit. Here we go.
寒いし早く帰ろう。
And Lich takes best female outfit. Now chat, I have a story to tell about this category. And this category was one of the categories that like just kept switching. Like day 1 I checked, I think Europa was first. Day 2 I checked, someone else was first. And it just kept switching. Like it was just like back and forth. It was one of those categories. But yes, Lich does take first place with 19.7% of the votes. Europa second, Makura, Illyria, Athena, Iwia, followed by Zeta. Zeta last is crazy. I was surprised by Zeta last too. But I think it just shows how good the other skins were, right? So yeah. Nice to see how rounded these results are for this one. Yeah, it means that there's something for everybody, right? Okay, let's move on, chat. Next category. This time, we have the best male outfit. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Knight of Eden ご清聴ください。歌い上げましょう。見届けてくれ。これが俺のライブだ。盛り上がってるかい？新曲いくよ。
ここで決めるオーバーラップ。奇跡の時。ノーブルリバース。
愛、ズバイ、ドライ、バイシュプロジット。導きの光よ我。しるべに従いたまえ。さらば。
And there's our nominees for best outfit for male characters: Esther, Alathea, Luo, Vasaraga, Katoro, 6, Siete, Lance, and Lucio. What's chat saying? Hime, Lance, Lucio, Buff, Luo. 6 sweep. Lucio easy, Luo 6. Alright, chat. Let's see. Let's see what the popular vote was for best outfit for male characters.
Sate, 子供たちにお菓子を配りましょうか。
Of course it's Lucio. I'm not surprised it's Lucio. And Lucio takes it in... I would consider this a sweep. 43.1% of the votes. And second place is Vasaraga. I'm not sure if anybody saw that coming. Vasaraga second, Alathea third. Esther 6, Siete, Lance, Katoro. I was very surprised by the lower end of this particular category. Like, I expected the Eternals to be a little bit higher, but people didn't like the idol skin, I guess. Did you forget Luo? I apparently did forget Luo. It's okay. I will read out what Luo's number was. One sec. Luo was hold up. Where's Luo? Luo, chat, was number 4th. Esther's not 4th. I lied. Luo was 4th. Everybody shifts down one. Luo was 9.5% of the votes. I'm sorry. Hopefully that's just one mistake and there's no more tonight. But yes, Luo is actually 4th. I'm sorry. The math doesn't matter. I'll make a proper slide for this after the show. All right. Anyways, moving on. We're going to recover from that mistake. Next up, we are looking at the best collaboration character. This time we're looking at what character portrays the original media most faithfully and in a very fun way in a Granblue twist. Let's take a look at the nominees.
つけるんだ。ワンフォールフルカウルスマッシュ AP ショットオートカノン目かっぴらいて死にやがれ。
かわいいね、綺麗だね。そうだ、行くよ、お空にジャンプ。みんな行けるな。食らいつくぜ、ベルゼビュート。
裁けぬものなどありません。残機列陣。
さあフィナーレです。絶望の中で滅ぶといい。ディスペアタイム。
勇士の力を見せてやろう。テンペストブレス。
And there's our nominees for Best Collab Character. We had My Hero Academia collab, we had the Sanrio April Fools, and then we had Reincarnated as a Slime very recently. Lots and lots of collab characters compared to last year. Veldora, I'm single by the way, I see. Chat, who do you think will win? Shion wins? Pochako not being in a box? Pochako's art is so different compared to everybody else. It was so funny making this image. Veldora, Sanrio, Diablo, Pochako, Shion. Alright, let's see who wins. Collab winner. Here we go.
バナナアイスを食べに行こ
And Pochako takes it following Cinema Roll last year. Cinema Roll was the winner last year for Best Collab. And looks like Pochako takes on the torch and wins Best Collab this year. Pochako with 32.4% of the votes, followed by Rimuru, Veldora, Himiko, Izuku, Bakugo, then Shion and Diablo last. Pochako sweep. This was a pretty overwhelming one. This one was like one of the categories where the results was pretty much decided very early on. Shion, Diablo last, you take it. Another win for the Sanrio Nation indeed. Alright, so next up, chat, we have the biggest glow up category. If you guys don't know what that category means, basically it is looking at a new SSR character that was previously only an R or an SR version, right? So it's looking at who became who had the biggest reveal as the SSR version, I guess, so to speak. So let's take a look at the nominees.
最高の手札は常に俺の元に来るってわけさ。
技のさえは健在だ。ダウンフォールストライク。
空へ届け。アイネ・ロイヒテント・メロディー。
天まで響かせたるで。グラッディア・ラプソディ。
血風よ吹きさべ。ロージュテンペード。本日のメインイベント、ツイステッドパーティー。
祈る暇はないよ。セイントアウト。
行くしかないっしょ。黒へガチってるから。漏れた日はさいつよ。
And there's our nominees for the biggest glow up category. Deliford, Robertina, Richard, Spinner, Chloe, Sebastian, Nove, and Will. This one is hard. This one is hard. This one's quite hard because I think all of these had such big transformations from their R or SR versions, right? And it's really cool how Granblue keeps the theming of the character in between their versions. I think that's always really nice to see as well. So yeah. Sebastian should win, but Will. Spinner was the GOAT. Nove, Chloe sweep. Richard was the first ever glow down. I see. Will never wins? Alright, well, let's see, chat. Who is the winner of the biggest glow up?
お疲れ様会といたしましょうか。
And Sebastian takes the category. I personally didn't see this coming, but Sebastian takes it with 24.7% of the votes. Chloe second, Robertina Neve, Spinner, Richard Deliford, and Will. Will is last. I'm sorry, guys, if there's any Will fans in chat. Respecting the elders, indeed. Sebastian did have a crazy glow. I think I voted... I think I either voted Sebastian or Chloe here. So, yeah, it was one of those two here. Put some respect on the crab bar's name. Alright. Anyways, there was those categories. Alright, so, next up. We are looking at not characters this time, but some different gameplay stuff. So the first category we'll be looking at is the best new feature to be added into Granblue. So let's take a look at our list here. So the best new feature, a new feature that positively impacted gameplay and or helped improve the quality of life. So we have raid code copy, M3 conditional chests, side story UI / the shop update, raid finder update, and Sierra Kart's Knick-Knack Academy. Sierra Sweep. Can we vote for Auto Summon Select? No, Auto Summon Select was after the cutoff. So the cutoff for the nominations here is the end of November. So summons came too late. Summons can be there next year though. Alright, so. Chat seems to think it's Sierra Kart's Knick-Knack Academy. Let's see if they're right. The winner is Raid Finder Update with 39.7% of the votes. Sierra Karts was 26 at second place. Then we had M3 Raid Code and then the side story shop update. I think objectively, Sierra Karts is probably the best new feature, but I think many people answering the form was already past the point where they needed Sierras is what happened. So yeah, I think the veterans skewed the vote towards raid finders. What happened exactly? So Sierra Karts is very, very good, but raid finder is also really, really good as well. Voter bias, it is what it is. All right, next we are looking at the best new class. So this year we got 3 new classes in Onmyoji, Shield Swan, and Sumaibito. So between these 3 classes, everybody had to vote which one they thought was the best. And the answer that they came upon was Onmyoji with 46.1% of the votes. I didn't see this coming. I thought Sumo would be the highest, but in fact it was the lowest. That surprised me. So, you know, this is one of those categories where my prediction was just completely off. Sumo is more of the same. Yeah, maybe that's why. Whereas Onmyoji and Shield Swan are like sort of new stuff. Perhaps that's why. Onmyoji saved your Lumi M3 FA. Onmyoji did so much this year, does everything. Let you do far 0 IC. Yeah, Sumo is more specialized. That's fair. All right. Anyways, next category. This time, we're not looking at the best of something, but in fact the opposite. We're looking at the worst M3 to farm. Which one was the most difficult and annoying to farm for everybody? That was the question, essentially. Tiamat, Colossus, Leviathan, Yggdrasil, Lumi, or Celeste? Celeste? Levi sucks? Lumi? Everybody in chat has a different answer, and I think that's what makes this question really interesting. It's that everybody has like a specific thing that they just couldn't farm. So yeah. Alright, so which one did everybody vote for was the worst to farm? It was Celeste. Celeste taking it with 32.8% of the vote. So yeah, Celeste followed by Colo then Levi, Lumi, and then Yigi and Tiamat at the bottom. Levi not second, you're surprised? Hollow is one of those ones which I think a lot of people struggled with because of his... Is it defense or damage reduction? It's one of those two. Basically, he just takes like less damage and it's really, really annoying. Let's see. Alright. Next category, chat room. We're looking at the best story event this time. So this year, we put every single story event there. And in fact, I put one too many because I accidentally put a rerun there. So there's a couple of people who accidentally voted for the rerun. So I apologize to those 17 people. But regardless of that, this is looking at all the new events and it was asking which one was the best story event. So there's so many events. Each one is catered to like different people and different characters. It's always very fun. But let's take a look at which one was the winner. And it is Tyra's Bizarre Misadventure with 16.6% of the votes, followed by Conquest, the summer event, and Monshin most recently as well. So lots and lots of events. Let's go Tyra. I actually didn't get a chance to read the Tyra event because I was very busy around the time, but it looks like I'm going to have to because everybody seems to love the Tyra event. So I'll have to read that one. Dragon Blood War, yes. So Dragon Blood War was the rerun I put up accidentally before I was told that, hey, this shouldn't be there. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. So yeah. Anyways, next we have a speculative question this time. This time, I'm asking the community what element they think the Snake Zodiac will be. So we have two choices left, which is Fire and Dark. We are predicting 2025 Snake Zodiac. So last year we did this for Dragon, and overwhelmingly people thought Dragon would be Fire. We saw how that turned out. But this time, will we be correct? Let's see. Fire or Dark? Let's see. The community votes Dark. Dark with 57.7% of the votes. It's very, very even, right? Relatively even anyways. So people think that the Snake Zodiac will be Dark. Pick a different element. Why is Jade here? Who's Jade? Anyways, next up, we're looking at what race will the Snake Zodiac be. So here's our options. We have Human, Urun, Draft, Harbin, Primal, Other. What do you guys think the Snake Zodiac's race will be? This one, last year, the community voted correctly. They said Draft for Dragon, and that ended up being correct. Primal, Harbin, Draft, Harbin. We've only had one Harbin, right, with Mahira. So yeah, we're due for another one, I think. So we'll have to see. Snake Zodiac, the community voted for Human with 31.2% of the votes, followed by Harbin, and then Other, and then the rest as well. So we'll see whether this comes true when it's revealed, probably at Fez. So yeah, we'll see very soon. All right, and then chat, what some consider to be the most important question in this entire event. Who was the best Payila Shikigami? All I know is that only I voted the correct answer. And some other people, of course. But I know I voted the correct answer. But it's whether you guys voted the correct answer as well. So, let's see. Who was the best Payila Shikigami? According to the community, it was Shikigami number 10 with 21.6% of the votes. I was surprised that this category had a big of a gap as it did. Like, I thought it would be a little bit more even across the board. But Shikigami 10, everybody likes the purple one the most. Yeah, I thought the votes would be a lot closer for this. But it ended up being what it was. By the way, the correct answer is 3. That's the one I voted, I think. So yeah, I'm just saying. I think it's hilarious there's a reverse bell curve. There is, yeah, and 1 and 10 are like the highest. So yeah. Anyways. Alright, chat room. Let's switch gears a bit. This time, our next category will be talking about which was the best MC outfit. We got a couple new ones this year. Let's take a look. All right, so we have the best outfit Gran and best outfit Jita. These are actually two separate questions, just to make that clear. I combined the showcases together because aside from the Nier Automata skin, the animations are identical, and I just didn't want to show the same thing twice, right? So these are two separate categories. You'll get two separate answers for this. So we have the best outfit for Gran and the best outfit for Jita as well. Hacking minigame. The hacking minigame for Gran's one is such a cool little detail that they added. And so it's really, really fun. All right, anyways, let's take a look at the winner. And it is... And the winner is the second Guild Wars skin, Honing Seeker Phantom, and it takes it for both Gran and Jita. So yeah, not surprised. This I think is like one of the best skins that they've made like to date. And as a Final Fantasy VII fan, like I just love the Buster Sword that they have too. So yeah. But that being said, I will say for Jita, the Nier Automata skin came very close, right? At 30.9 versus 37.3 for Jita. So it was it got a lot closer than I would have thought. Gran Yoha third was robbed. Yeah, I think our 9S outfit for Gran could have been higher. But maybe people just don't like the character or the animation or something. I'm not sure. Who voted Rebelware? Rebelware, that's that one's a divisive skin, I feel. Some people like it. I am not one of those people. Anyways, moving on. Next category, we are looking at the best FLB Uncap gameplay-wise. Let's take a look at the nominees. Best 5-star Uncap gameplay-wise, we have Katura, Europa, and Lucio, the top 3 Uncaps that we had over the past year. It's chatting about. So the reason I excluded more FLBs from this list is because I think these 3 were just far and away above the rest. And if I put the others, people would just be voting for their favorites, which is fine for like artwork categories, but I think for gameplay, I'd like to keep it a bit more quote-unquote objective. That was my reasoning. But yeah, anyways, we have Katura, Europa, and Lucio. Chat seems to think it's Europa. Some people want Lucio to win. I see a couple of cows as well. All right, let's see. who was the winner for FLB gameplay? And Europa takes the category. I love this part in Europa's track, by the way. It's so good. One of the better, best violin tracks in the whole OST. So we have Europa taking with 43.3% of the votes, quite convincing, and then Katura and Lucia are relatively even at 29 and 27%. So yeah, from mid to peak, yeah, Europa was one of the craziest transformations, right? She went from being a character that was just irrelevant to someone who's like invaluable, like nearly everywhere. So yeah, Europa definitely deserved here. I do think like Katura and Lucia are worth talking about too, but I think Europa has had a bigger impact on water than Katura or Lucia on their respective elements, so I understand. Accounting for the Wind Guild War recency bias as well, yep, so Europa defeated that Wind Guild War recency bias too, if that's a thing. Alright, next. Our next category is not looking at the gameplay this time, but looking at the FLB arts. Let's take a look at all of them.
Yahoo! わしの出番じゃな。いつでも力をお貸ししますよ。
期待してくれてるの？
私を満足させる獲物はどこかな。
ごきげんよう。私はエウロペ、ガブリエル様の使徒です。
人境の守りにて、汝には指一本触れさせはしない。
精霊と仲良くなるためには対話をし、お互いを知ることが大切。北北東の守護神、シャトラだよ。
And there's our nominees for Best 5-Star Uncap Artwork. Lots and lots of good ones. Europa sweeps again. Hillel, Lucio sweep, Katura. Clarice is doing the Akuma hand. So I voted for, and I'm not biased by the way, chat. There's no bias here whatsoever. But I voted for Clarice. I think it was very, very cool with the sphere behind her, the alchemist like explosion going on. I don't think there's any bias here. I think it was the best one. But let's see if the community also made the right choice here. The winner for FLB Art is... And Lucio takes it with 33.6% of the votes. The dude's a Renaissance painting. Yes. Lucio, Katura, Europa, Clarice, Alexiel, Ariette, Petra, and I still don't know how to say this name. Gandalf. Harvin Gandalf at the bottom. So yeah. Yeah, 34 votes. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We're celebrating the winners here, which is Lucio, Katura, and Europa. It's funny that the gameplay ones are at the top here as well. So yeah. But yeah, this Lucio artwork was, I think it's deserved, right? It's like, it encapsulates so much about the character and his his lore and stuff. So yeah. Where's Chat Noir? Oh no, did I forget another one? I'm sorry, guys. It's hard looking at the Google Sheets thing. All right. I was blind. All right, Chat Noir is 92 votes. So Chat Noir is the real 7th place. Chat Noir sweeps in and steals Petra's rank. So yeah, that's what happened. Chat Noir at number 7 with 92 votes. Alright. Anyways, next art category. This time we're looking at M3, the Omega 3 summons, their Transcendence artwork. Let's take a look at the nominees. And there we have the 6 Omega summons. Chat saying Yigi, Levi, Celeste, Colossus is really good as well. I think I voted for... I'm trying to remember. I was stuck between Levi and Yigi. I think I ended up voting Yigi here. But I quite like those two a lot. So yeah. You like Celeste pointing? Yigi can fix you? Alright. Let's take a look at the winner, the best Omega 3 Transcendence artwork. And Yigi takes it. Elsam voted this. Yugi takes the best M3 artwork category with 42.8% of the votes. Pretty overwhelming. Celeste second, Lumi third, Tia, Colossus, and finally Leviathan last. How did Levi get last? Who knows? But yeah, I think the Yigi art was really, really pretty. And her raid animations are really fun too. Dirt best element. I was surprised to see Celeste this high. Because when Celeste first was revealed, I remember a lot of people not liking that the redesign from like the boat lady to the blob. But it looks like people have come around to the Celeste design. So yeah. So yeah, I was surprised to see that. Anyways. We can't talk about just the M3 summons. This year we also had the Primal Summon Transcendence. Let's take a look at those. I love this music so much, by the way. Alright, so we have the best Optimus artwork. Agni, Varuna, Titan, Zephyrus, Zeus, and Hades. I've seen like every answer in chat so far. Like, they did such a great job with all 6 of these. Baller, Zeus Ballin. Oh, that meme is so funny. Zeph Sweep. Dark Lord. I like the composition of the Zeph the most. It is quite nice. Alright, so lots of guesses in chat. Let's see who's correct. Here is the winner, the Primal Transcendence artwork. Water Sweep Varuna takes the category. Another win for water. So yeah, Varuna takes the category with 30.5% of the votes. Now, chat, this is another one of those really close categories. Zephyrus was leading for the longest time. And I thought Zeph was going to win. And I was actually like looking at making stuff. And then Varuna overtook Zeph and I was like, wait, I can't make this yet. I have to wait. So yeah. Varuna overtakes Zeph in like the second half of the voting period and takes first place. So yeah, Varuna, Zeph, Hades, Agni, Zeus, and then a Titan at the bottom. Titan bottom one. Hades third. How is Zeus so low? I was surprised Zeus was low. I thought Zeus would be higher. But I think it just shows like all of these are so good, right? All right. Anyways, next chat. We're looking at this time the best Guild War boss. So we had a couple over the course of the last year. We had the FLB Grabe, the Water Bear, Cassiopeia, God Rabbit Terramax, Bastet, Tetragod, and most recently the Commander of Destruction. Tetrasweep, Bastet, Commander, Cassiopeia. So yeah, lots and lots of favorite bosses here. Who did the community vote for? The answer was Cassiopeia with 34.9% of the votes. Another really close one with Bastet at 32.1%. Bastet and Cassiopeia, they were switching places. They were first and second, like they were switching all the time. So everybody was very pleased with the two, you know, the two bosses. Yeah, those ones. They have something in common compared to the others, it looks like. So yeah. But yeah, nobody liked the Water Bear at 3.9%, which I find really funny. One of the lowest voted nominations here. All right, next category, we're looking at Dark Opus Transcendence artwork. So we have the best Opus Transcendence art between all of them, all 12. Which one did you guys vote for? There's so many here. I think I voted for Earth Harp or Light Opus Sword. It was one of those two. It was either Magna Earth Harp or Light Zeus Sword, sorry. The Optimus one. I really like the Primal Sword. So one of those ones. You think you went Primal Water, Light Magna? The Magna Sword, Water Primal, Dirt Harp? Alright, let's see. The answer is the Light Magna Sword with 15.7% of the votes. This was a relatively close category. There's a lot of options, but it was still close. Light Opus is up there. The other Light Opus, the Primal one, is there too. The Dark Opus, the Dark Optimus Katana, sorry, and the Water Omega Staff are relatively close by as well. And most notably at the bottom, we have Titan Harp and Zephyrus Spear, sharing last place. How sweet of them. Yeah, those two are bad. What I'm surprised at, personally, is how low Magna Harp is. Like the Dirt Magna Harp, I think that's like one of the coolest designs. And it was like at the bottom, and that surprised me a lot. Like, I think the Magna Harp is so good. You should have voted for Titan Harp instead of the Axe. You could have kept it out of last place. Oh no. Yeah. Magna Wind with wings. I'm not a big fan of the Wind Magna one. I actually like the Primal one a bit better than that. All right, let's move on to the next category. Lots and lots of questions to get through. Next, we are looking at Relink. So this time we're looking at the best new original Relink character. So for our nominees, we have Roland, Magliel, Galanza, Id, and Lilith. Roland gang, Magliel, Id. Oh my god, chat is erupting. Everybody wants their favorite to win. Holy. Alright, between these 5, who do you guys think is the best original Relink character? Let's take a look. The vote went to Magliel with 36.2% of the votes, followed by Id, very close by actually, 28.3%, Lilith, Roland, and then Galanza at 2%, unfortunately. But yes, Magliel taking first place. I think one of my favorite moments in Relink and just in gaming in general is like when Magliel brings out those superlative weapons. It was such a WTF moment. It just happens and you're like, what just happened, right? Right? You're just like, you're playing the game, you're like, oh, here's this random Haven character, and then they bring out all the superlatives and you're just like, huh? She's all... So yeah, there's that. Alright, next category. This time, not Relink. We are looking at Versus Rising this time. So we're looking at the best newcomer character, so someone who wasn't in the original game, and someone who's new to Rising, and we're looking at who best adapted their regular mobile game kit into a fighting game. Let's take a look at the nominations. And there we have the category Best Newcomer to Granblue versus Rising. Vanilla, Sieg, Grimnir, Nia, Lucilius, Vayne, Bea, and Vicky. Chat, I couldn't vote in this category without putting my biases aside. I had to say Grimnir. I was saying before Grimnir was announced that I really want Grimnir Rising, and I was so glad my wish came true. So I'm sorry, I voted subjectively here, not objectively like I nearly always do. But yeah, let's see who did the community vote for. The best newcomer voted by the community is... And Vicky takes the category with 33% of the votes, followed by Lucilius, Nia, Bea, Grim, Anillis, Sieg, and Vayne. Tier list doesn't agree. So yeah, we have Vicky taking it with 33%. Vicky is like a fan favorite character, and her kit is so fun too. So yeah, like I think it's well deserved. Yeah, I think it's well deserved. But that being said, I do think that they did such a great job Wait, Omi can do that again. I misclicked. I'm sorry. I was trying to get rid of it for me. Anyways, I think they did such a great job adapting all the characters to versus. Like seeing their kits come to life in the game was so nice. So yeah, she's so much fun and was so well animated. Like there's a reason her like grab animation and other things like just went viral, right? Just a fun character. So yeah. All right. Anyways, next category. We're going back to mobile Granblue now. This time looking at the best Saint. This year we got our ROTB Saints, new playable farmable characters. Let's take a look at which the community thought was the best. Shushuku. These names are so funny. Chichiri Sweep. So we have Chichiri, Uruki, Shushuku, and Ami. I can't wait to wait for the new ones, Huanglong and Kirin, coming sometime soon. Soon, I hope. So yeah, but for now we have our 4 Saints. Who did you vote for, chat? I think I voted for Ami or Shushuku, one of the two. It was a bit biased though because I like Shushuku, so I think I voted one of those. Chichiri, Ami, Ahoge is too cute. I'm using Uruki, so you voted her, sorry, yeah, I see. Fauna. I see. Alright, well, let's take a look at who won Best Saint. And we have Ami winning over the other 3 characters for Best Saint with 39% of the votes, followed by Chichiri 26.1, followed very close by Uruki 25, and then unfortunately Shushuku at 9.8% of the votes. Ami. I think what Ami really excelled in was that she came out close to M3, right? And a lot of people used her to farm Yigi because of her debuffs. I think that's why a lot of people have a very positive opinion about Ami as well. And I think it's fair. I think as a free character, she's very, very useful. Shushuku, you didn't deserve this. I can't wait for these characters to get FLB one day as well. I really like them thematically, and all of them have really fun personalities too. So yeah, that's really, really nice to see. Shushuku is the funniest. Shushuku is my personal favorite out of the 4. All right, let's move on to the next category. This time we are looking at seasonal characters judged on their gameplay. So how good they are gameplay-wise. Let's take a look at the nominees. So we have best seasonal gameplay. Raziel Sweet. We had Aglo, Tefnut, Raziel, Galleon, Horus, and Sidala, one per element this year. This was a tough category because I feel like some of these characters really shook up their elements. For me, those three at the top of my list was Raziel, Galleon, and Horus. And it was a hard time choosing between those three. It was a hard time choosing between those three for me personally. Horus broke light. Aglo saved your fire. Raziel human rights is more than Galleon human rights. You love Raziel? Agloville is just there to be there. Sidala's great for Dark too. Well, let's take a look at who the community voted for. The best seasonal gameplay. And Raziel wins Best Seasonal this year. Best Gameplay, Raziel number 1, 33.3% of the votes, 1/3, followed by Horus, Galleon, Aglo, Sidala, and then Tefnut. Very close amongst the top three, actually. And Horus and Raziel were ping-ponging. This is another category where first and second was changing day by day. I remember screenshotting to Ormikin. I was like, hey, I wonder who's going to win. And I was like, Raziel was in the lead. Next day, Horus was in the lead. Then it was Raziel again. And then Raziel overtook at the end and takes first place with 1/3 of the votes. Dirt plays like grid restrictions, now team comp restrictions. Tefnut last. Tefnut was voted last here, yeah. Horus second is fine. I think whether Horus or Raziel is first really just depends on who you ask. Because both are really, really good, right? Alright. Next category. We are looking at seasonal art, but limited only to holiday, Valentine's, and Halloween. Summer has its own category because there's so many more summer characters. So we're looking at those seasonal characters. Let's take a look at their art.
ねえ団長さん、清掃をして一緒に出かけようか。
聖夜といえばいけないことだろ。速やかにプレゼントを渡すんだ。指輪でもイヤリングでもいいぞ。
得意点、町へ行くのか。カナエも菓子を配りに行っちまおう。
So there's our nominations for Best Other Seasonal Artwork. Uni, Noah Ilnot, Shalem, Manamel, Wilnas, Nehan, Satia, and Sidala. Lots and lots of great art. Shalem Sweet, Manamel Sweet. I personally voted for... I think I voted for Manamel here because I really like the character. But objectively, I really like Uni's art. I think her looking over like the earth is just so pretty. It's just a theme sort of thing that I really love to see in artwork. So yeah, that was another one of my favorites. Yeah. All right, should we go take a look at who was the winner for Best Other Seasonal Artwork? Let's see. And Satyr Halloween takes it. I think one of my favorite parts of Satyr Halloween is the little dolls of the other Primal Pals. It's so cute. And like her skill animations use the sprites too, and it's so nice. So yeah, I'm not surprised to see this take first place with 25% of the votes, followed by Shalem, Uni, Nehan, Wilna, Sidala, Noah, Ilnot, and Malamel. At the bottom. Shalem's second, you'll take it. Shalem's art is really good as well. I think, I don't think like you could say anybody's incorrect for voting a specific one here, because all the seasonal art is so great. Noah should be above the twins. Shalem's second. Shalem has a water ult. It's a win for water. We're jumping through a couple hoops there, but we'll allow it for today. All right. Next category. We are looking at, this time, summer artwork. So the summers and yukatas are combined together into their own category because there's just so many of them. We get so many more summer characters compared to every other season. So let's go take a look at the nominations for Best Summer Art.
Horus だ。水着だが、はしゃいでいるわけではないぞ。
ここが噂に名高いアウギュステか？ワクワクすんな、おい。
想像してみて、貝殻の下。
嬉しい。自分の浴衣びら欲しかったのよ。
この程度の日差しにうろたえるな。
牧者のテフヌトです。ほどほどに頑張らせていただきます。私を熱くさせてくれる？
ウェールズの祭りに同行せよ、団長。
人の子の言うバカンスという概念、ぜひ私に教えてください。
So, absolutely stacked category we have here. Raziel, Galleon, Horus, Hecate, Song, Ragazor, Aglo, Tefnut, Bubs, and Mars. So many good arts here. Stacked it sure is. Nia, there's a couple summer characters that we couldn't include here. There's a point when there's too many options, and it was deemed that 10 is the max we should put here. So I'm sorry if your favorite one didn't make it, but these are the 10 that were picked for this year's 2024 Best Summer Artwork. So, who do you guys think won? I think I voted for Song here. I really love the Silver and Song artwork a lot. And I think it's unfortunate that you don't get to see the bottom part of the art so much, because I think it's really cute. The bottom bit where they're holding the thing together. Song is good, agreed. Raziel's sweet. Need swimsuit and yukata next year. There's not enough yukata characters for that. I mean, it depends. But yeah, there's just so many summer characters compared to every other season. It is what it is. Anyways, let's take a look at the winner. Who is the winner for Best Summer Artwork? And Bubs Summer takes it. We won. Bubs threatening to get my stream banned here. But we have Bubs with 25.3% of the votes, or over a quarter of the votes, followed by Raziel, Galleon, Hecate, Song, Mars, Tefnut, Aglo, and then Ragazor. Galleon third place. Raziel second. Yeah, Raziel second. But yeah, Bubs taking first place surprised me. But I think last year, right, Wilnas took the best male character outfit category. And, you know, Bubs has some similarities with that one. So, you know, maybe we can draw some parallels there. Just saying. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. So, yeah, Bubs taking it, I think, as a surprise to some people. So, yeah, that's always fun to see. All right, chat. We're no longer looking at seasonals. Next category, we are looking at grand characters now. The first category we are looking at is grand characters gameplay section. So we're looking at the gameplay, how they play. So yeah, let's take a look at the nominations. Okay. Wait, Horace where? Did I miss Horace? All right. I'm sorry. I did it again. Horace is 11.6%, just under Hecate. 464 votes. Everybody gets kicked down one. There's 2 8s. All right, chat, I have a confession to make. I was making these at like 2 a.m. last night. And I blame everybody but myself. There was a bug in the room. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Mercury was in retrograde. So yeah, that's why. Anyways, let's go to the grand gameplay section.
Arubesの槍よ、今再び燃え上がれ、プロミネンスリバース。
その魂に刻め、パラダイスロスト。因果を貫け、
アキエスパルクス。恐怖に震えなさい、ブラッディ・メデシアナ。
これが俺の決意の証。ハウスブルフシュラーク。
フェニーのお手伝い、シャラーラハラーラ。
土の鼓動を味わえ、陸道公園。
Best grand gameplay section. We have Zeta, Uriel, Sandy, Beanie, Orologia, Medusa, and Vayne. Medusa acting like she's on the team. So these were all the grands that were released in the last calendar year from November to this year, November. The go to Uriel. So yeah. Logia sweep, Sandy sweep, Zeta, Uriel, Mum and Dad sweep. Alright, let's take a look at the winner, the best grand gameplay. And Zeta takes the win for best grand gameplay. Zeta wins with 53.1% of the votes. Over half the votes went to Zeta. And then second, third was Orologia and Sandy, followed by Uriel, Feeny, Medusa, then Vayne. Actual sweep, Zeta swept this category. Huge sweep. Zeta, just so fire mains could play Far Zero. Zeta was... like, she fixed so many things for fire and is used pretty much everywhere. And only recently has she been somewhat replaced in, like, low button burst. But even then, like, it's not like she's bad in that, right? So yeah, like, character's amazing. What more can you say, really? Zeta does the entire raid by herself. Yeah, exactly. Like, character's nutso. And nutso. Alright. Next, chat. We are looking at the artwork for Grands this time. Let's take a look at all the arts we got for Grand characters this year.
Uriel Kitchen 店長、ウリエルだ。
名無し じゃなくてベニーなんだよ。これからよろしくね団長。
時の流れと因果を司るくさび
オロロジャイアちゃんです。
会えて嬉しいよ。
俺は俺の信念を貫く白竜騎士団副団長ベイン、落ちてまいる。
仕方ないわね、ついていってあげる。
アルベスも私も心機一転。どんな相手でもかかってきなさい。
俺は俺自身の意志でこの空の未来を守る。
Best Grand Artwork. We have Zeta, Uriel, Sandy, Fini, Aura, Logia, Medusa, and Vayne. My personal favorites here are Fini, Logia, and Sandy's. I love Lucifer in the back of Sandy's. Aura Logia, I just like the time, like the clock theme. It's one of my favorite themes, I guess, in artwork. And then the Fini one just looks really nice as well. I think those are my top 3 for this category, personally. Fini and Medusa, Sandy, Logia, Fire Sweep, Fini, Logia, Fini, Medusa top. Shall we go take a look at the results? The results for Grand Art. Let's see.
お疲れ様。頑張って偉い。本当に偉い。
すごいすごい、さすがだね。
Aura Logia wins the Best Grand Artwork category with 1/3 of the votes, followed by Sandy, Beanie, Zeta, Uriel, Medusa, and then Vayne. Vayne is last again. It's okay. It's okay. Sandy, 20.1%. I thought Sandy would be a little higher. I was surprised to see Aura Logia at the top. I thought Sandy would win. But looks like a lot of people loved Aura Logia, which is great to see. It's one of my favorite characters in the game. They can't keep doing this to Vayne. But yeah, this art is so cool. It's so nice to see. Alright. Next, chat. We have our 10th anniversary special questions. So these are just pretty much survey questions, really, that I asked. For you guys as a 10th anniversary sort of special thing. So the first question I had was, when did everybody start Granblue? So let's take a look at what people said. When did you start Granblue Fantasy? We have 2016 at the top by a very small amount. 2017, 2018 following that amount. Chat, did something big happen in 2016? I wasn't playing the game then, so I have no idea. Was that like what makes the sky blue or something? (2021 to 2022). I mean, this is, keep in mind, this was just people who answered my silly little Google Forms survey. Oh, that was English. Oh, yeah, that's a huge moment. That's when the translation happened. Okay. So, I mean, it makes sense that a lot of people started then, right? Shoutouts to everybody who played in Japanese. Would you look at that? All right. Very, very cool. 000 was your first anniversary event. Craziest shit ever. But yeah. Yeah, one thing important to note here is look at the 2024 bump. We have like Relink bringing like new players into the game. I know a lot of people in my stream started because of Relink. So yeah, I think there's plenty of those people too. Yeah, Relink and Versus doing numbers exactly. All right. The next question I had was, what is everybody's main element? What is your main element? Dark at the very top at almost 800 votes. And then the rest are relatively even. We have light and water at second and third. But dark at the very tippy top here. interesting to see these numbers. I hope Dark gets another seasonal. The amount of seasonals that Dark got this year is insane. Like, they got so many. Wind Bros, we lost. Wind is the lowest. Yeah, unfortunately. Earth Bros are hanging in there. Alright, let's take a look at the next question. It was, what is your favorite anniversary event? And you takes number 1 with an overwhelming 1,300 votes, followed by What Makes the Sky Blue 3, then we have Home Sweet Moon, and then we have Heart of the Sun, followed by etc. ... and you, that's right. And I think this also feeds into why maybe Orologia's art was so popular too. It's a popular event, popular character. What more is there to say, right? Seeds of Nope. Yeah, Seeds was unfortunately the lowest here. All right. So, next question. I'm asking, what is your favorite 6 Dragons character? Who do you guys think will win? Who's going to be the top of 6 Dragons? Let's take a look. And Galleon is at the top with 1,100. With Vidil second place, followed by Wamdas, closely followed by Iwia. And then we have Wilnas and then Luo. Poor Luo at the bottom. Yeah, it looks like everybody likes the others more than Luo. But Galleon with most of the votes here. Yo, bro, yeah. Galleon sweep. You lost to the cat. Yeah, Wilnas and Luo lost to the cat. And it happens. It happens. It's okay. My favorite, obviously, is Wamdas. But yeah. Fidel is like one of my favorites also here as well. I think my top 3 are Wamdas, Wilnas, Fidel. Okay, next question is, who is your favorite Evoker? This was an interesting category from behind the scenes. Who do you guys think won? I'm curious who chat thinks won, because this was really interesting to see behind the scenes. Libelia, Nia, Frau, Alanan, Acelia, Frau, Libelia. Well, let's take a look. It was, look how close it is. Nia with 897, and then Hacelia 890, and then Frau 838. This category was insane, chat. I'm telling you. There was a point where they were just tied first place. They were literally just tied first place. And it just kept switching. It just kept switching. But yeah, Hase takes second place, following Nia very closely, who leads by 7 votes here. How is Maria fifth? I think Maria's a little low here. But I also think one thing not to underestimate is how strong the character is too. Because your favorite might not just be design but gameplay too, right? And Hasele is extremely strong, whereas Maria you don't really get to use. And I think that plays into your favorite here as well. So yeah. Alright, next question. Another farmable character group. We are looking at your favorite Eternals. This one's another tough category. I want to see chat's predictions. What do you guys think for Eternals? Cake, 6, Siete, Essa, Sarasa, Funf, Song, Neo. Oh, I'm seeing like every answer. Okay, let's see. Favorite Eternal. And it is 6, taking it with 789, followed extremely close by Siete, 781. And then Song at 713 in third place. This category was close to, all of these categories were so close, especially with how many votes we got. We got over 4,000 votes. Like, yeah, it was nuts to see. It was nuts to see. Uno being last. Uno, first of the Eternals. you know, protecting everybody from behind. It's okay. Every vote matters, exactly. But yes, 6 leading by a mere couple of votes. How did we tie with Octo? Oh yeah, Octo and Katoro are tied at 139 as well. So yeah. Alright, and then favorite Zodiac. Favorite Zodiac category. Type your guesses. Let's see. Favorite Zodiac. Next up. Vicky, Payila, Vicky, Mahira, Sidala, Makura, Payila, Vajra, Sheep, Rat, Dragon. So yeah, Kuvira, Katura, Tiger should win. Alright, let's take a look. Favorite Zodiac. It is Vicky with 962 votes, followed by Payila 899. I was surprised that Payila was as popular as she is. I didn't realize that she was that popular. But yeah, Vicky at the top, Payila, and then the rest are relatively even, right? Relatively even. Monkey, yeah, Monkey has sort of been forgotten, it looks like, unfortunately. Kuvira 3rd place. Sidala over Mahira. Say it ain't so. Justice for Monkey. Alright. And then the next category. This was the monster of a question where I asked, who is just your favorite playable character? I will figure out a way maybe to show the other results, but for now, I'm showing 15th to 1st place. So, here is places 15th to 6th. We have, I'll go backwards, Zoe, Payila, 6th, Lich, Bea, Nia, Ilsa, Olivia, Percy, and Galleon from 15th to 6th place. So this category was literally, I asked out of an option of all the characters in the game. That's why the votes are so spread thin across like everybody here. But yes, so we have the top 5. Let's take a look. 5th place is Vayne. Vayne takes 5th place at 2.3%, 89 votes. Vayne takes 5th place. Finally a Vayne W. This is a Vayne W, chat. Making 5th place. Dragon Knights indeed. Dragon Knights showing their popularity. We see 2 members here, Percy and Vayne. Do we get to see the other 2? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Alright, let's take a look. At 4th place. 4th place is Vicky. Vicky is 4th place at 2.4%. 94 votes. Vicky 4th place indeed. Enough of the rat. Alright, we have top 3 left. We have top 3. Who's it gonna be? This was really fun to watch behind the scenes. 3rd place is Sandy. Sandy takes 3rd place. 4.5% at 171. We get a big jump there from Vicky to Sandy. Top 1, 2, 3 is leagues ahead of everybody else. And this is one of the categories that surprised me because these characters just led from the start and they always had a huge gap between them and like the rest of the pack. But yeah, Sandy 3rd place. Let's see number 2. Number 2 is Zeta. Zeta 4.5%, 173 votes, 2 votes between Sandy and Zeta. 2 votes between Zeta and Sandy. Every vote counts. Every vote counts indeed. All right. And then favorite character. First place. Who was it? I've seen the correct guess. Who's it going to be? It is Naru. Naru takes number 1 at 178 votes. Naru takes it. Now chat. Naru was 3rd place for like 80% of the race. But in the last 20%, she overtook both Sandy and Zeta. Sandy was leading for most of the duration of the poll. Sandy was leading, Zeta overtook a little bit, Sandy overtook again, and they were neck and neck. And then Naru just came from behind. That's how it happened. Like, if I had the skills to make one of those, you know, you guys know like those like gacha like bar graph like videos where like the numbers move and the bar like grows and stuff, or like the Google search terms or things. If I could make that, I would do it for this. But yeah, like it would have been really fun to see. But unfortunately, I don't have the skills for that. But yeah, that would have been really nice. But either way, Naru takes 1st place. But we're not done with this category because we wanted to shout out the characters who only got 1 vote. We wanted to shout out all the characters that got just 1 vote. The 1 loyal fans. This is a list of all the characters that got exactly 1 vote. The characters that only received 1 vote, I don't even know the names for some of these here. But there's a character for everyone indeed. These characters got 1 vote to their name. How did Gandalf only get 1 vote? Who voted Uno? How's there only 1 Tiamat fan? You only got to choose 1 chat, remember? You only get to choose 1 character. So that's what made this category so fun. 1 Yaya fan. Some wild pixie. There are some wild pixie. Like characters that I just, you know, completely forgot about, things like that, right? Got more than 1 vote. I'm not alone. I wonder if one of you guys here was the 1 voter for some of these characters. Maybe. Who knows? All right. Chat. We're coming to the end. We have 2 questions left. 2 categories left. First up, we're talking about the element, that deserved more love. Which element deserved more love this year? The element that you feel was most neglected by Cygames in 2024 between Fire, Water, Earth, Wind, Light, and Dark. Wind, Vayne deserved better. Wind, Water, Fire, Water? The answer is my element. Fire needs more buffs. Dark? Still no Raphael. Let's see who the community voted for the element that deserved more love. It was Earth. Earth, 2 years in a row, takes the element that deserved more love at 27.9%. That's what the community voted for. I don't know if I personally agree with this, but, you know, that's where most of the votes went. With Dark being 21.6, which surprises me because Dark got so many things this year. So, yeah. And we have Wind, 3rd place, Water, Light, and then Dark. Oh, Water, Fire, and then Light, sorry. So, yeah. Light Bro is humble as always. You're surprised Dark is 2nd as well. Biblical levels of greed. Olivia plus Raziel. Yeah, like Earth got Olivia plus Raziel. So yeah, I don't know. But that's what the community thought. The community thought that Earth deserved more love. It is what it is. Who did I vote for? I think this was tough for me because I think each element got something like super duper important. Like Water got Payila, Wind got Galleon, Dark just got a whole bunch of stuff. Earth got like really pivotal characters too. I think I actually voted. I actually can't remember which I voted, but this was a tough one for me. this was really tough just because I feel that because of the reasons I said essentially. All right. Anyways, chat. We're at the end of the show. One last question. The element of the year 2024. Who takes the crown in 2024? Let's take a look.
アルベスの槍よ、今再び燃え上がれ、プロミネンスリバース。行くぞデイモス、ドレッドフルスラッシュ、メルトブレインバースト。公園よ、我が王道を照らせ、シュトルツフランム。デビル、お願い。目障りだ。デビリッシュランブル、アイスタスフランマ。
I am muted. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Fire takes element of the year at 30.3% of the votes. I was too excited. I forgot to unmute. I'm glad you guys really enjoyed that little supercut that we made. But yeah, the Earth, Wind, and Dark, very close towards the end. And yeah, but Fire's clearly the leader, like according to the community this year. The edit was cool. That was super cool. I'm glad you guys really liked it. But yeah, the element of the year 2024 is Fire. Chat, what is this song? This is Percival's Granblue Versus track. Lawhen Grin, I believe is the name. Can we see the animation again? I will post the whole show on YouTube. By the way, chat, you guys know how there were some incorrect slides? I'll post those on my Twitter later, the corrected ones, so keep an eye for that. And I will also post, somehow, I'll figure out how to post like the play, like choose your favorite character question somehow. You guys will need to help me with that probably. But yeah, but there we have it. That was the element of the year 2024 Fire. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And I'm glad that I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making it. It was a lot of work, as per usual, but it was well worth the effort. Almost exactly 2 hours. So yeah, I had so much fun. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed. That was so awesome. TY GBF Fez next weekend. Yes, obviously I'll be watching Granblue Festival live next weekend if you guys want to watch that with me as well. But yeah, yeah, thank you so much for participating. Once again, we hit over 4,000 votes, which is insane. I didn't see that coming. And like the what's it called? And once again, a huge thank you to like Omikin and all of you guys for participating and sharing the votes. Like, we got way more responses than last year, and something like just an incredible turnout. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry about those little slide mistakes. I'll fix them and post them properly later on. Yeah, I will. I'll cut the VOD here. So thank you for watching. But yes, see you guys next year, I guess.